everyone. Welcome to the part 2 of the third episode of Pulse Point. With us, we have our very special guest, Aditi Soni, and she'll be sharing all her experiences of the Russia-Ukraine war with us. And so let's begin. Aditi, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi Fatima, nice to meet you. I'm Aditi Soni. So actually I just took transfer from Ukraine. It's Kharkiv National Medical University, and currently I'm in SU, Georgia National Medical University.
So when did you actually hear about this news, that about this Russia-Ukraine war, and what all thoughts were going in your mind that time, your parents' mind, your friends, your peers, what all was going through your mind when you heard the news?
So actually the Russia-Ukraine war, like the news, it keeps on coming. Every year there used to be like, oh my god, the war can happen, because when I was in third year, we had this croc exam. During that time also the troops, they went near the border and everything, so we thought that the war can occur. But the thing is, nothing happened. The next year when I was in fourth year, again the rumors started, and everybody was like, just like the last year, that all these things are the rumors and everything. Not a lot of people trusted. But then what happened was, the Indian news channels, they started to cover up this news that pakka, like the war will happen. One day my dad called me and they said that what's the exact situation, and the situation over there was very normal. Like everybody was busy with their work, so I said that no need to book flights, I'm okay here, because it was the mid-semester was going on. But my best friend's parents, they called him and they were like, you guys have no idea what happens if the war starts, so it's better to come back, and if the semester, like if nothing happens, you guys can return. One or two people got ready to go back to India. Rest everybody was like, no, nothing will happen. They decided to stay in Ukraine itself, in Kharkiv itself. At the last moment, even I decided. I was very confused because of the semester going on. So at the last moment, I decided that, okay, fine, let's just fly, and whatever happens, we'll see. We'll look forward to it. That's how I planned to go before the war, prior to the war.
You said that you flew back on the 19th of February and the war started on 24th. So during this time, actually what was there in your mind? Like what all thoughts were going on when you were flying back to India? And how many people actually joined you in while going back?
It was in the mid-semester. So mainly I was concerned about the work-offs and the studies. And not just that, I was also worried that I'll be lacking behind the other students. But because of the parents' pressure, because of the news channels, they told me that you have to come back. So that's what made me book the flight and come back prior to the war.
So when you flew back to India, meanwhile, were you in connection with all the friends who were, staying back here, and were you getting any updates of what's actually happening around?
The thing is that while after booking the flight also, a lot of people, they were making fun of us, and they were like, you don't have to, spend this much money, because the flight price, it got hiked up, and you don't have to go back because nothing is going to happen. But still, after coming back to India also, I was regretting a little that OMG, why did I come back? Nothing is happening. Although I didn't wish for something like this to happen. But there's this semester missing and everything, subjects lacking. So I was like, oh my god, I just need to go back. Nothing is happening. It was all rumors. I don't know why did I come back here. But all of a sudden, in every news channel and on my WhatsApp, all of a sudden the notifications, they started to come. It was 24th of February, and oh my god, the war happened. I was utterly shocked, and I was like, oh my god, this is not the thing which I wished for. And the very moment, what I thought was my friends, because like I told you, nobody came. Only 3 people came with me out of my entire friend circle of 15 people. I was really concerned about my friends, that where are they, in what state are they safe or not, because the missile, the video, the videos were viral everywhere, along with the news, and I was like, oh my god, where are my friends? I was so concerned, and I kept on calling them. Nobody was receiving my calls. That got me more worried. Like initially, nobody picked up my call. Nobody responded because of the internet and the electricity. Gradually I got the text of my friends that yeah, they are kind of safe, but not everything is good around them. Like they were like, I guess the news channels have already covered it. So I was like, yeah, they have covered it, but the thing is, are you guys safe or not? Where are you guys? So they just told me how they are living in the bunkers and how they are not able to get out on the streets, and it was way too cold. The temperature was very less, and it was already snowing and raining at the same time. So it's like no electricity, so no gas. So like there was no heaters. Like there were heaters, but they were not working. So everybody was so like frustrated and worried and scared at the same time.
You flew back to India, so all the parents must also be, concerned for those who were stuck in Ukraine. So were you in any type of contact with those parents, and did you see them, like, or what were they going through that time? And on the contrary, even your parents, what were they feeling that time?
First of all, yes, I was in contact with a lot of parents. They were like, Aditi, are you able to contact them? Like, are they okay? Because sometimes it happens, right, that your friends, they don't share everything with their parents, but they do share it with you. So yeah, kind of this also happened, so that the parents, they don't get much more worried about them. I had to manage the situation. Like nobody was harmed, but they obviously they were panicking, so but they cannot tell their parents, and I had to tell the parents to calm down and everything is fine, they are safe, they are in the bunkers and nothing has happened to them. And when it comes to my parents, oh my god, they were so thankful that and grateful as well that I came back prior to the war. So yeah, and also like my parents were also concerned about my friends. Even I kept on telling them that you don't have to worry. And on the other hand, I was so worried about them because I knew the situation and everything.
I understand that it must have been a roller coaster ride of emotions, so many things going on in your mind, and like everything must be all together. But in all these things, how did it actually affect your studies, and when did the classes resume? And you must be so clueless about everything. So what was your take on that?
So because of the war, the classes they were stopped. Obviously nothing was working. So after that, after 5-6 days, like the university, it like decided to commence the classes, but online. After the online classes also, there were these issues that sometimes there is shelling and bombing, missiles coming. Few teachers, they were not able to teach us, but few, they somehow managed. Like there was one of my teacher, she was literally teaching from the bunker. Yeah, this was the situation, but at the same time, even the classes were important. This was the scenario, and really I didn't like it at all.
So how much time was actually disrupted from your studies when you were back in India, and when did you come to Georgia, and how did that happen?
There was ongoing classes going on, and after the semester ending, we were like, oh my god, where to continue, like because the parents, they were not allowing us to continue for Ukraine because of the war situation. So like we mainly decided to take transfer. For the transfer, I was searching various universities in various countries. Then I found out about Georgia and this university where I'm studying currently. That I finally, like after so many decision making, I finally decided to come here.
Once you enter Georgia, again there must be a baggage of difficulties and situations you must have had to face. So what all things did you face in all this time?
Back in Ukraine, not a lot of people, they knew English. So one, the language barrier. The second, how will the people be? How will I look for places, and how will I manage to stay there? the other second new country. I was a little bit worried about it, but once I entered Georgia, it was a nice experience. People over here they are friendly and they know English. There is language barrier, of course, but not as that like in Ukraine. The people are nice, and after that, I went through the accommodation difficulties, but I found out there was this one hostel, so I found out it was very nice, but then I got scammed.
So, anyways, you're really a brave girl, and it's all going and totally inspiring. And thank you so much for being on this show today with us. It was really, really amazing having a talk with you. And as you told us the entire journey, the whole experience that you faced. So, thank you so much once again for the whole, this whole podcast. So, finally, we have a wrap up, and this is the end of the third episode of Pulse Point. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also don't forget to press the bell icon. Peace.
So this thing happened, and then they were in the bunkers, and I'm taken to them, but nobody was receiving myself. Sorry.
Just click on the red button, talk, then save it.